Chattanooga gang member charged with killing a mother in 2016 to prevent her from testifying in a murder trial was back in court this morning.
That's right. News 12's Nick Hill heard chilling new jail phone calls and learned more about the suspected gang involved in the shooting. Nick?
Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty against Andre Grier, who is charged with the first-degree murder in the death of Bianca Horton. Horton was set to testify in a separate murder trial in response to her baby daughter being shot in a home invasion. The prosecution asked the judge to allow him to show an eventual jury a series of jail phone calls where they allege a criminal conspiracy unfolded.
No, it's breaking like he's gonna be on. He just like.
Why are you talking to me?
Nothing.
Our clip, the state would continue to play it just for a few more seconds. Mr. Grier tells her to get off his line and don't talk about that, essentially.
Prosecutors say that was only one example of the intimidation tactics employed by the Athens Park Bloods.
On August 16th, while the defendant was in custody, he sent a kite to a fellow gang member who was actually going to be a witness in this case, in which he warned Mr. Clemens not to testify at a preliminary hearing that involved one of the co-defendants, Courtney High.
High pleaded guilty last year to Horton's murder, while a third co-defendant, Charles Shelton, died of COVID in jail. Chattanooga police investigator Jeremy Wimbush added during his testimony about the current status of the Athens Park Blood gang and how it's been affected by these series of cases, including Andre Grier's.
Being pretty scattered, all the park projects. And Chattanooga used to be on 38th Street, which was primarily the Blood Territory APB. No longer there.
Grier's defense argued the calls require interpretations to fully understand.
It's not perfectly clear what they're saying on these phone calls. I can barely understand what they're saying at all. So outside of reading a transcript, it's just not perfectly clear.
However, the prosecution insisted the calls are necessary.
I understand that the stakes are very high for Mr. Grier. If he's found guilty and a jury finds that there are aggravating circumstances, he could be possibly put to death. But it does not change the rules of evidence. It does not change how you interpret the rules of evidence.
Judge Patterson says he will allow for the calls to be used during the trial, which is currently scheduled for October. Reporting live, Nick Hill, News 12.